Hello there. Welcome to Ryujin Tower, the beating heart of Ryujin Industries. I'm Jupiter, the tower's secretary. Can I help you with something? We're the largest corporation in the Freestar Collective. We deal in everything from we're best known for our NeuroAmp technology. If you're curious about it, we have a selection on display at the Ryujin store near the back of the lobby. Is there anything else I can help you with? The public can visit our Tayo, Tranquility, and drone sales offices upstairs. The tower also serves as Ryujin's corporate headquarters and is home to our research and development team. But unfortunately, those areas are restricted. Wonderful. It's always nice to meet. You'll find Miss Salso's office on the operations floor. Just take the elevator at the back of the lobby. And don't forget to check out the Ryujin Industry store in the back of the lobby before you leave. No visit to Ryujin Tower is complete without
For the young, bright minds of the future. Apply today at the nearest kiosk.
I should check out the drone showroom while on break.
How can I help? Hey, thanks for stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons. Likewise. Let me know if you need any help. What brings you to Ryujin Tower today? Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you and we can stop listening to them. Well, I'd better be. I'm a Freestar Navy vet. Firearm expertise comes with the territory. I saw more than my share of action with a gun in my hand. Those days are behind me, though. Now I prefer to stay behind the counter and let other people do. Don't be so surprised. Ryujin. Besides, here at Arboron, our goal is to provide. That's why we're the only brand to carry our very own non-lethal weapons. Give me a shout when you find something you like. Stay safe out there.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there. Fill out an application
Hello.
today to
I hope you're having a nice day.
technology.
Welcome to Tranquility, your new favorite spot to refresh and escape from the... I'm Delilah. Please let me know if you need any... Is this your first time visiting... Oh, good luck. I hear they're kind of tough on newbies on the upper floors. Feel free to stop by for a chat anytime. You see...
Best and brightest of today for our future tomorrow.
No, I'm not. I'm from a small farming settlement in a nearby system. Funnily enough, the farms my community maintains supply some of... I grew up watching the ships and traders come in from Neon, and wishing I could get on...
Are you working toward that
Not exactly. Everyone here is busy and stressed, and there's a lot of crime. The stories I grew up with made Neon seem like paradise. I'm just happy to work for a company that puts smiles on people's faces. It seems like most people... Sometimes, yeah. I didn't know anyone when I moved here, so I was really lonely. The town I'm from is tiny, so I knew almost everyone.
today, the nearest kiosk?
I don't know, honestly. I never really wanted to be a farmer, so there's not much waiting for me back home. But I can't see myself living in Neon. Maybe I'll get lucky and Tranquility will open a new office somewhere else. I'd be the first to...
Industries help you get there. Fill out an
That's probably for the best. I don't think the galaxy...
Technology Corporation in the settled systems.
I have plenty of great... Enjoy the rest of your day.
Want to challenge your instincts at home?
I can't wait for my next break.
No suspicious activity to report today.
Submit your application now.
Here, have a look. See ya. Welcome to the Ryujin Industries product. I'm stocked up on... Have a good one.
Working toward that next technological.
have a meeting with Lyndon Calderi later. I hope I'm not underdressed.
I have my eye on you.
Man, I wish I could buy one of these.
I just can't believe the new models.
Believe it. Finally.
Decisions, I
Dreaming
just
of this.
can't decide.
Be careful out there. Neon never sleeps.
By now or by next year?
Yes, yes. Welcome to the tile. I am this close to tendering my resignation. The absolutely relentless requirement for features, features, features. You cannot rush brilliance, ingenuity. Oh, sorry. Math, I understand. Engineering, people are... We're a bit on edge. A deadline... What we do here is explore where poetry meets engineering. When we do it right, the clouds part, and it's like the... But the pain we go through to get there... Unless you're hiding a doctorate diploma in spacecraft engineering on your person. But I've already vented to a complete stranger enough. Hello. In other offices, tackling different problems, we have a distributed model. Vern and I are working on core research. Things that could be applied to all classes. What? The fancy boy? He has barely learned his letters, and all he cares about are cheap thrills. We are building the future here. We're done then. Good.
Unless I miss my mark, someone is... welcome to the office of the famed spacecraft engineer, Dara. Word of advice? Walk carefully. It is tough for anyone to live up to her example. Even Dara herself. She pioneered some really dazzling advances in modern... Things like seamless heat shielding with high-tech composites to distribute... She's It is a delicate time. We're also supposed to be designing daring new things to get people revved up about our product lines. So, instead, we focus on always being on the cutting edge. Oh, dear Lord, don't let Dara... If you have your own ship, we're always looking for both. The Star Yards have negotiated a set price with the Trade Authority. As a first-time contractor, I am required by law to let you know that every Star Yard offers... But obviously, depending on your cargo hold size, you may need to make several trips to... So, what we need is a nickel. The request is for a large quantity. Excellent. Let me see your manifest. We'll unload that from your ship, right? We're dreaming up the ships that everyone will lust after. Dara is taking a very hard look at thrusters. How they... Bold stuff, and I must admit if it bears fruit, but it's so... It changes. I push to be... But the working condition... Let me see your map. It doesn't appear you have...
smoke tech. Your grandkids will still be flying those.
That explains a lot about you.
Just 3 more paychecks. What ship is the most me?
No ship's better in the settled systems. People spend their whole lives dreaming of, and I get to make that happen. Take a look at our catalog, and I just know you'll... Are you ready to make your dream? The founders of Neon has a life, so they work. Now Taya. Excellent. If you decide, we've got something.
Everyone who's anyone has a Tayo.
Every Tayo innovation gets copied by the other Star Yards.
The amount of business they do here.
Feel so much safer with one of those drone security robots.
Yeah, and the kids are going to love it.
That salesperson was really nervous. I hope he got all our details right.
We'll find out soon enough. And I'm sure you made his day with the sale. Now let's stop by Tranquility on the way out.
You read my mind. You can never have too much security these days. I just hope this robot gets
I'm
delivered
glad
safe and
these bots
sound.
come with extended warranties.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
You're welcome to tour the office, but please don't disturb the employees.
Don't cause any trouble. My kids would get a kick out of all these robots.
Hello there. Thanks for visiting the drone offices at Ryujin. Oh, by the way, I'm Bobby. Robert. Sorry, I should have introduced myself when you walked up. I'm still adjusting. Thanks for saying that. I'm new at... Anyway, take a look around the office if you want. It's open. Oh, and, yeah, I'll say. This wasn't even the job they hired me for. I was supposed to be working at Tranquility across the hall. It's just my luck that after I'd been in training for a measly 2 weeks, the office had... It was totally unexpected. Apparently, he went up to the executive floor one day and never came back to his desk. Yeah, I do. I think he retired out of the blue after 10 years and left me. That jerk didn't even write down his computer's password. IT was down here for hours. You'd think something like that should only take... No, not really. I mean, have you been to the Tranquility office? Everybody at Drone is so serious. You barely even... Oh, really? I hate to say it, but your guess is... The rumor is the caps are just a marketing tactic, catch attention, get... Robots! Mainly industrial models for helping. Maybe you've seen our most popular line. We have models on display throughout the office. Feel free. Thank you for visiting Drone. If I had to pick a spot in Ryujin Tower to work, it'd be Drone.
I've never seen a drone robot perform less than perfectly.
My knee's been killing me. Dr. Manning over at Reliant tells me I'm fine. If this is fine... So, what do you think? Is it true what they say? Well, there's still plenty of time for you to learn. Coming to a showroom like this is... My apologies, I didn't introduce myself. I handle robot certs and acquisitions for Starfield, but outside of the job, I'm just a fan of robots. So when I retired 15 years ago, I figured... I played professional bat ball, believe it or not. I was a utility infielder for my hometown team in Aquila City. But then I messed up my knee trying to turn a 4.63 double play, and I had... They say athletes die 2 deaths. But tinkering with robots has given me a second. We're a small interstellar shipping company, at least compared to the Hope. But what we lack in size, we make up for. You think Ron Hope has someone like me making sure every bot he buys is up to standard? Not a chance. I mainly run tests to check things like load capacity, walking speed, just to be sure the model we're buying matches industry. Once the sale goes through, we integrate the robots with our human. If the haulers don't abuse them and do regular maintenance, even the older model. I'll see you around.
If I had the technical skills, I'd apply to drone in a heartbeat.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I'd sure love to get a job here.
It's hard not to be happy in a lovely place like this.
Security's even tighter up here.
Welcome to Tranquility. Please make yourself at home. Hello, my name's Christine. I'm the office manager here. What brings you in today? Oh dear, I think you're on the wrong floor. Miss Solzo is conducting the interview. I'll keep my fingers crossed that you... If you'd like to learn more about how our teas are made, you should speak with our blend master. Her name's Nancy. You'll find her in our... And thanks for stopping by. I hope you found everything to your liking today.
I'll rest easier knowing there's another set of eyes looking out for us.
Visiting Tranquility always cheers me up.
I've got my eye on you.
Keep out of my way, and I'll keep out of yours.
It's quiet up here. We enforce the law alongside Neon Security. You commit an average crime, we'll hand you off to one of their average cells. But if you're here specifically as a threat to Ryujin, we prefer to handle those situations in-house. Mostly routine questioning to determine the Sometimes the issues can be resolved within... Other times, we'll reach out to Neon Security or the Freestar Rangers. Since you're an operative, I'm authorized to inform you that this is one of our holding cells within the building. Anyone who may violate Ryujin policy while on company grounds is brought here for... If you want to question legality, talk to Dalton Fines. Pretty much. I've got my eye on you.
Don't cause any trouble. No suspicious activity to report.
Don't want... I'm on duty. Find someone else to talk to.
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
A gala. I better do this right. I don't want Yuko breathing down my neck about it.
I have a lot to do. I can't talk now.
I'm a little busy right. You shouldn't be wandering around back here.
You're interrupting me. I doubt that. I check my schedule regularly. If time is money, then suffice to say Ms. Serrano would not be pleased. It's about that special project we're working on for Miss Salzo. What are you doing? You may have a point. And since you clearly have bandwidth to spare, maybe you can help me clean up it. Good. Let me give you some background. Recently, I've been assisting the impoverished in both Ebbside and the Underbelly. I pay for the occasional meal, clinic visit, or comfort. But I may have lost a slate in the process. I need you to locate and retrieve it for me. It's not a matter of trust, but one of time. Pre-assignment intel for one of our operatives. The contents themselves aren't too sensitive, so if you're thinking my sloppiness is simply... Then we have an agreement. Good. Go to the Underbelly and talk. Discarded items are her specialty. So she may... If you can manage to find it, bring it back to me. Perhaps I can best explain with an analogy. There is an aquatic species on Volai Epsilon, which, by cruel irony or test of metal, only 1 in 10,000 make it to adulthood. Most are eaten, some simply die in the crawl to the ocean. Meanwhile, there is a similar species that is born in the water itself. They never make this journey, and thus, which begs the question. In the natural world, I'd agree, but here, I know what you're thinking, and I am not what you'd call a bleeding heart. Moreover, I find the underbelly filthy and unsanitary. But I also believe in equity. I am well aware that my life came with a head start, so I try my best to balance the equation. I don't wish to speak ill of them, of course. It's not their fault. But as much as I dislike the underbelly, when you spend all day keeping secrets, a burden, the time I spend volunteering... Goodbye.
Don't wander into any restricted areas.
I hate to be on Miss Salsa's bad side.
Welcome. If you're looking for Imogene's office, it's down the hall. If you need help, try asking Lane at the front desk.
I better do this right. I don't want Yuko breathing down my neck about it.
My next assignment? I hate being stuck in the office. Hey, you need something? Phew, I am just stuck here until the techs finish compiling some information I want.
I hope you're more prepared than the last one. Have a seat. All right, just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently, our algorithm has failed us and believes you to be a decent match, which I'll take up with our technicians later. So, let's get this over with. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? I'll be sure to let our marketing team know their phrases are catching on. But I hope that's your sense of humor showing. Not to say we don't have our share of self-important attitudes here. In fact, you'd fit right in where some are concerned. But, moving on. This next one should be interesting, considering you marked having 0 experience. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? And judging from your application, I take it that's why you applied. Not that I'm going to argue, since I feel the same. So, next question. How motivated are you to succeed? Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive-level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? That's a lofty goal. And one I'd love to see you accomplish, but we'll soon be the judge of that. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period, of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Just waiting for more info. I hope I can wrap up this next assignment quick. The Razor Ball tournament starts tonight.
I'm a little busy right now.
I've got my eye on you.